Who likes meatballs? You're going to love our next presenter. Isabella has already lit up this conference with one of her cooking demos. Isabella is a local. She's from Orlando. And she is a chef, a caterer, a restaurateur. Her restaurant, the Meatball Shop, is famous locally and probably will be famous nationally soon for what she does with food. She's obviously a woman who's passionate about cooking. But here's the magic she'll share with you today. Isabella has found the link between food and family. And in doing so, she has taken that relationship and expanded the meaning of family to reach entire communities. She is changing her community by changing relationships, by changing the way we look at food. Isn't it time we all made that change? Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to Orlando's own Isabella Morja de Vicari.
Excuse me.
That is her husband, I believe.
Yes.
That is not, but I got a kiss too.
It's the Italian, I just can't help myself. Buongiorno. Yes, my name is Isabella Morja di Vicari, and I come from a very close Italian famiglia. As you can see, a famiglia that lives and breathes family, tradition, and roots. The famiglia that has taught me how to love and how to make room for one more on the table. You always have room for one more. A famiglia that won't let you go, no matter what. We have so many wonderful things that take place at the table, and we've learned with just a few ingredients, like the pomodoro, the basil, aglio, basilico. Yes, these beautiful things, simple ingredients, we can make a dish fit for a king. And these were the riches that I was raised with, not fancy material things. And it's because of this love and desire in my heart. I ask, how do we share this with children and families that have not been raised with these love values? You see, these are the values that we need to bring back. And this is how we make it happen. The Community International Culinary Program was designed by my husband, Jeff, and I. Yes, this program is for the children, for the most impoverished children in our communities. You see, this program is more than just food. It's about bringing the families back together. As you can see, yes, Jeffrey, a man with heart and soul like none other. I swore I'd never marry my own kind, and I happily eat those words at the table every day. Couldn't help myself, honey. But you see, the program is all about this. Hear me, the program is not about food. It's about feeding the families, spiritually, emotionally, physically, using the vehicle of food to teach them that the tools of the kitchen are the tools for life. And so most of the children in my program are black. And I wanted to take them back to their roots and their traditions, so I taught them how to make this wonderful dish, this African stew with ingredients that they've never even heard of, with ingredients they've never tasted, and they absolutely loved it. And I taught them this African quote that is known all throughout the world that says, if you want to go fast, run alone, but if you want to go far, you run together. And that's what we do, isn't it, community? And that's what they need to do. And through community and through technology, I was able to do a Google Hangout, and this is my baby, Gabriele. And Gabriele works for Google. He's 26 years old, and he has been with Google for 4 years. Understand something. He's only a few years older than the children that I teach. What an inspiration that he has been to these children. These children saw that you can experience amazing things. He shared that he jumped off of this cliff in Singapore. And what an amazing experience. And we want these children to feel that. And then I brought my mama to the class. That beautiful blonde, yes, is my mama. And I shared her story. And I wanted them to learn her beautiful dish, pasta pizzerli. But the story goes like this. She was raised in Italia, in Fiume. Fiume, Italia is a northern city. And something terrible happened. This terrible man that you will know, and his name is Tito. Tito burned their house down, and he took them prisoners. And they lived in his concentration camp for 12 years. Now, at this moment in time, you should have seen the faces on these children. And I said to them, do any one of you kids right now want to trade places with my mom? And they immediately said, no, I don't want to. I don't want to be that. She looks so beautiful on the outside. She looks like she's got the world. And I said, don't you ever forget this lesson. The lesson is because everything looks beautiful on the outside doesn't mean that you suffer on the inside. And you see these beautiful children suffer too. But I want them to know that they matter. These children do matter. And they have the ability, all right, to change the generations of their families by breaking those chains. And how do we help them break it? By educating them, by teaching them that they can. And you see, we just can't lecture to these children. What do? We need to bring them in. We need to bring them into families, family like ours. Each and every one of us have been blessed in this room, far beyond what we deserve. Would you not agree? That's you and me. You see, food is the entry point to reaching these children. You see, everybody can relate to food. Everybody loves to eat. They get it. You see, we teach these children how to cook, and we say that cooking will open up the door to these children. But you know what? Food will open up their mouths and will open up their hearts. And you will find out, and you will see the transformation in these children, that you can change your life by changing your heart. And that is a fact. Grazie.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
God, I'm hungry.